Welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about another one of the important concept of Unix, and name of that concept is AWK command. AWK is abbreviated from the names of the developer, Aho, Wimberger, Kernighan. Okay, it is a scripting language. By using AWK, we are able to select data, one or more pieces of individual text based on a pattern we can provide. Some of the operations that we can do with the AWK are searching for a specific word pattern in a piece of a text, and we can manipulate the data with the help of a script language. Okay, now let's see some examples of AWK. So to work on the examples of AWK, I've already created one file. File name is student_marks.txt. Here you can see that I have written four details: ID, name, subject, marks, delimiter is a pipe symbol, and I have provided some details. Now to display those details, I have used cat command. Now the same thing I can do with the AWK. How? First of all, we will clear the screen, and after that we will write AWK single quotes, open brace, close brace, here print $0 file name. Now all the details of the student will be written down here. Now instead of all the details, if I wanted to see only the ID, show me the column of ID only. For that, what I am going to do? For that, instead of $0, I am going to write $1. Now here you can see that I told you that we have to see all the details of the ID column, but here it is showing everything. The reason because that here delimiter is a pipe symbol, and AWK by default provides tab or space separated. So we have to tell the AWK that this is delimiter is a pipe symbol. In the pipe delimiter, show me only the first column, that is $1. How am I going to do that? For that, I am going to use -f single quote, and here I am going to provide here pipe symbol, and after that I have written $1. So $1, it will print the first one, ID. Okay. Now if I wanted to see the second column, then instead of $1, I am going to write $2, and only the name it will display. Okay. Now if I wanted to see both of them, then what I will do? $1, $2. Like that I can see the fields. If I wanted to see only $3, that also I can do. What I will do? I will write just $3. Okay, only the subject it is displaying. Now I have already told you, if I wanted to see all the fields, then what I will do? I just have to write $0. So we understood that through $0 we can see all the fields, and after that, if I wanted to see one particular column, means one column, then it depends how long the column goes. So $1 for first column, $2 for second column, $3 for fourth column, $3 for third column, $4 for fourth column, and like that it goes on. Okay. Now the same thing we can do with the AWK with hard-coded value also we can print. How we are going to do that? For the AWK single quote, open brace, close brace, here I am going to print, and here I am going to write welcome to AWK command. Now you can see that here it is written AWK command. Welcome to AWK command, like that we can also do. Now there are many built-in variables exist in the AWK command. For example, nr, it is used to show the current count of the file. Nf, it is used to show the number of fields, and fs, file separator, it is used to create a field separator character to divide the fields. After that, ofs, it is used to store the output field separator. ORET, it is used to the output record separator. It separates the output record, it prints the content of the ORS command automatically. So all those built-in variables we will understand all the work of those with the help of an example. Okay. So let's first of all clear the screen, and the first built-in variable that we will see is nr. I told you already, nr, it is used to show the current count of the file. Now let's say this is our file, and I will give -f for delimiter is pipe symbol. Okay, after that single quote, and here I wanted to see all the line number of the file, so print nr, and after that display me all the value $0. Forgot to give open brace and close brace, and after that file name. Now you can see that here before ID some line number it is coming 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. This is the benefit of using nr. It will always display the current line number that we are working on. Okay, now let's clear the screen, and the next one that we are going to talk about is nf. Nf, it will show the total count of the field that it exists in our current work. So for example, let's say AWK hyphen F, delimiter is the pipe symbol, again single quotes, and here I'm going to open brace close brace print $nf, and after that file name. So okay, I've done a mistake here. 1 minute, clear. Here instead of nf, first of all I am going to write nf here. So you can see that here the total fields it is showing is 4. First one, second one is 0. If you remember that if I will cat student underscore marks dot text, here the second one is blank, that's why it is showing there's no value, so that's why it is showing as 0. Okay, now 4, second number is 0, so total number of 4, length of that this current value of this total field is count is 4 only. Now through that also we can access the large details. How? Like this. What we will do, we will just write here $nf. $nf means $4, last 4, so it will show the large details of the column number. If you want, we can write also access it like this. So we understood the job of nr and nf. The next one is fs, that is field separator command, is used for field separator. Okay, so we already seen the use for what is that, nr and nf. Now let's see the use of fs. So for that, what we will do, we will use echo command here, echo, and see, we will give some id, and instead of delimiter pipe symbol we will give the hyphen name. Let's keep it my name Aditya, and after that let's say subject physics, let's give some 80, yeah, I will give 85. Okay, and after that whatever the output it will come, after that we will come pipe with AWK and for that let's say first of all I'm going to use hyphen f. So this time delimiter is hyphen, so I will give hyphen, and after that single quote, open brace close brace, open brace close brace, and after that print $0. So it is coming like that. Now if I will say only one, that also it is 1001, it is coming properly. Now instead of this we can also use field separator, that is fs command. So how we are going to do that, we will write here begin open brace close brace, and here I am going to write fs equal to, and here I am going to write hyphen. Then also, okay, syntax error. Okay, my mistake, I have to write one more open brace. Yeah, let's clear the screen. I have done something mistake here. So one open brace it is there. Okay, my mistake, it should not be this one, this is the wrong one. I have kept didn't open this one but did not close. So let's remove this one open brace, now enter. Okay, now it is saying that fs equal to hyphen, it should not be. Okay, here also I have given single quotes, here single quotes closing, but inside I will give, instead of single quotes I will give double, so easily differentiated that one. Now it is coming properly. So this is also the way we can write the field separator. Instead of -f inside begin fs equal to hyphen, like that also we can print. And the same thing I can write. Right now I have written $1, so $2 name is there. Now instead of $2 I can provide $3 physics is there, so $4 marks is there. Okay, and just like I said already, that if I wanted to see all the fields, then in that I'm going to use $0. All the details, whatever it is, it will get printed it up. So we see how fs command works. Now we will see how ofs command works. Ofs is just the same thing. Fs is field separator, ofs is output field separator. Okay, so how we are going to see ofs, what I will do is begin -f, and here I'm going to use pipe symbol. We will use that same file name, and after that here same, and here I'm going to write begin ofs equal to output symbol here given is equal to, and after that print and $1 equal to $1, and here I'm going to give $1 equal to 1 is the same thing, I think so, and file name student marks dot text. Now you can see that all the details delimiter is displaying here as a, what is that, equal to as a delimiter, like that it was got printed it here. Now what I will do, I will clear the screen, and here instead of $1 equal to $1, I will write $0. Let's, okay, so $1 equal to $1, it works. Why? Because it modifies a field, and that results in AWK rebuilding the record from $0, I think, yeah, rebuilding the record and record the delimiter with for field separator with output field separator. So up to that much we got it. The next one that we are going to talk about is ORS. ORS is nothing but output record separator. If we wanted to display the output in a same line or multiple lines in a single line, then we can use that ORS. So how we are going to use the ORS? We will write AWK. First of all, we have to give -f. Alright, now output record separator. How am I going to use that? So for that, what I will do, here I'm going to write ORS. ORS I will also give, okay. ORS equal to colon. Let's give a colon as a output record separator, and after that here I am going to give the file name. Okay, it is not working. It is showing some error. So how we are going to solve this error? ORS, okay. So output record separator, we don't need this one for now. ORS equal to colon, and after that print. After that we are going to use print $0 and student underscore. Now you can see that all the details are coming in a single line, and delimiter I have given as a colon. Like that we can see that output record separator. Okay, now here we have seen some useful AWK commands, some built-in variables, and how we are going to use as per our convenience and requirement. Now I told you AWK is a scripting language. In scripting language you can control the flow of data as per your requirement. So for that we can use multiple details. For example, we can control the flow of requirements. So for that we can use if else, if, for loop, while loop, like that we can use. So in this video we are going to see how we can use that in AWK. So for that, what we will do, we will create one self file. Let's say vm control.sh. So what we will do, first of all, we will learn about if. We are going to learn so how we are going to write a if in AWK. First thing, what we will do, AWK -f, delimiter is the pipe symbol, and after that single quotes, open brace, close brace. After that, here we are going to write our if logic. If $4, that is marks, less than or equal to 40. Okay, so print, so $2, then we will write print here student failed. Let's close with semicolon. Now okay, here I have to write the file name also, right? So file name is student underscore marks.txt. Now I have to give the executable permission of this control.sh file to chmod plus x. Permission given. Now let's clear the screen. Now let's execute this control file. Student field, Pankaj student field, Akash student field, Narendra student field. Now if I will open this student underscore marks.txt, then you will see it here. The second column is blank, so that's why it is not seeing anything. Okay, so we have to write something so that this manipulate our code, something like that, so that it did not print this one. Okay, and after that, let's see about Pankaj, Akash, Narendra. Pankaj got 34 less than 40, so it got filled. After that, Akash got 31 less than 40, so it got filled. And the next is Narendra got 25 less than 40, so that's why the student got failed. Okay, correct, right? So this one we did correct. Now we have to write our code. Let's first of all clear the screen and let's go inside this control vim, and here we will, what we will do here, an operation, and here we are going to write length $4 greater than 0. Okay, if it is greater than 0, then it should not provide the blank space. So let's see whether the correct logic or not. See, now the blank space is gone. Now it is showing only 3 details: Pankaj student field, Akash student field, Narendra student field. Now what about the student, those who got passed? For that, what we will do, we will write else, and here we are going to print $2 Now let's execute the code and let's see it is working properly or not. Now again you can see that those students who got more than 40, it is showing passed. Those who less than 40 got failed. Okay, but here one problem is there. Problem is that here again the blank state, the past it is showing. For example, if we have for the field 1 we have checked the length count, but not for the past. So what we will do again, we will go inside vim control.sh, and here we will use if else if logic, and here I am going to write length $4 should be greater than 0. Clear the screen. Now you can see that the blank space is gone. Student passed and student failed. So what were the things we saw the work of if else and if else if. Now let's clear the screen, and again we will go back to control.cell file, and this time I'm going to remove everything. So we will write for loop. We are going to write, how we are going to write that? So we will write AWK so for I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus, print I. Let's save it. Now you can see that how we can manage the for loop. Now the same thing we can do with the while loop also. For while loop, what we will do, first of all, we will remove this one. Initialize one value I equal to 1. After that, while I less than equal to 10, open brace, close brace, and here I am going to write print I plus plus. Again, same thing we can do with the while loop also. So what are the things that we have seen? We have seen how we can use AWK with the -f with a different delimiter if we are not using space or tab, and we have also seen how with the different way with the help of $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, every different column that we wanted to print the value, then how we can print that one as per our requirement. And we have also seen in the AWK is a scripting language, and how we can write a shell script with a different flow of our requirement. Okay, and different flow of our requirement. Now the next most important thing that we are going to talk about is that the best way to implement AWK is through regular expression. Regular expression is the best way to provide a particular pattern if you wanted to manipulate or search for a pattern in it. So again, I have said in the previous video, I will repeat again in this video also, please learn regular expression, because regular expression is the most important subject. If you are trying to implement either grep command or AWK command, it will be very much useful for you. Now for now, I will cover 1 or 2 examples of regular expression, and after that we will go to the HackerRank Linux programming challenges of AWK and we will solve that. Okay, let's see some patterns of regular expression. So for Control C, let's clear the screen first. So if I wanted to search for a match word, how am I going to do that? First of all, I'm going to write hyphen, and here I'm going to write pipe symbol, and after that, if I have to search for any match word, so I will write here Aditya. I'm not sure my name is available in that, but let's try. After that, if the name is available, then print the complete details of that. Student underscore marks dot text. Nothing is there, no, but I think one details I saw, Akash is there. So Akash is there. So Akash details are provided, so it matched and it displayed all the fields, ID, name, subject, marks, and everything. And instead of that, if I wanted to see something else, show me the details or the ID number of that one. So $1 like that I say, and it will display only the ID as per our requirement. Now another thing is, if I wanted to any type of matched first word, for example, let's say show me all those fields whose first word is 1, ID first column is ID number, so only show me that one. whose first column started with ID number from started 1. So 1. Now you can see that here 1001, 1212, 1234, 1009. This 4 it came. Now the same thing we can do with the dollar symbol. Dollar symbol I can write like this: show me all the details whose last word is 0. So there are two details, 1001, 8010. Now let's see $0. So last one is 00, 50 and 90. Marks came as 50, 90. So only those two are displayed. Another marks will be different, but not 00. Now here you can see that with the help of a this symbol, and with the help of this symbol and the help of this symbol, we can find the first and the last. But what if I wanted to search a particular column of the pattern, and after that I want to display all the fields as per our requirement? How am I going to do that? First of all, I'm going to clear the screen. So first of all, for that, what we will do, we have to write, for example, let's say I wanted to see $2 name. Show me the name, the details where first word is starting with A, either A to, let's say, E. A to E. First word A to E. Show me all those details which came into that category. So it is not okay. So it is showing throw in exception, because $2, that is column name, and I have to indicate that one, the search in that column only and display all the fields. For that, I have to do this tilde symbol. Now if I will enter, it is showing only A to E is Akash is there, except everything else is above that. Okay. Now let's clear the screen here. Now if I wanted to see, let's say, show me all those details whose marks is around let's say less than 40. Less than 40 means the student got failed. How am I? So 0 to 3. Correct. And here I'm going to do this symbol, and marks, it will be around fourth column. Correct. So marks is fourth column. So print all those details, and after that write it down that failed like that. Now so these three, Pankaj, Akash, Narendra, got failed. So previously, with the help of a control statement, I have shown you how you can write fail and pass. Through this regular expression pattern also, how you can find out which student got failed and which student got passed, like that. Now if I wanted to see all the students who's got passed, so what I will do, which got more than 40, so I can change it here between more than 4, something like that. But instead of that, what I will do, I will here only negate symbol, that will details, provide all the details which got more than 40. So, and here I'm going to write pass. And see here all the details which got more than 40, it got. So now what we will do, we will go and we will solve some programming challenges of AWK. Okay, so let's go there. Now the first problem. Here task is given as, you are given a file with 4 space separated columns containing the scores of a student in 3 subjects. The first column contains a single character. The student identifier. The next 3 columns have 3 numbers each. The numbers are between 0 and 100, both inclusive. These numbers denote the score of the students in English, mathematics and science. Your task is to identify those lines that do not contain all those scores for students. So that means, what is that? Student names are there, and after that 3 marks is there. So you have to provide all those student details whose marks is not, all 3 marks are not details. For example, here B and C is not given. So let's solve this problem. So how am I going to write that? AWK. Here open brace, close brace. Okay. Here if $4 equal to 0, and after that print $1 is the first one. So let's see, $4 equal to 0. So I think it should be here length, right? I wanted to see the length, it should be 0. Now let's run the code. Sample test case 0 got successful. Now let's submit the code. Okay, so AWK first problem got solved successfully. Now let's see the second problem. Now, the second problem is you are given a file with 4 space separated columns containing the scores of a student in 3 subjects. The first column contains single character. The next 3 columns have 3 numbers each. The numbers are between 0 and 100, both inclusive. These numbers denote the score of the student in English, mathematics, and science. Your task is to identify whether each of the students have passed or failed. A student is considered to have passed if she has a score of 50 or more in each of the 3 subjects. First of all, I'm going to write AWK. So space separated, we will have to provide any type of a delimiter. Now, if $2 greater than equal to 50 and $3 greater than equal to 50 and $4 greater than equal to 50. Here print so what will be here? It will be $1 comma here pass, else print $1 here. After test case successful, submitted code, all the submitted code also got successful. So our second problem also got successful. Now let's see the third programming challenge. So in the third programming challenge is saying that you are provided a file with 4 space separated columns containing the scores of students in 3 subjects. The first column contains a single character, the identifier of the student. The next 3 columns have 3 numbers each. Okay, which are scores of the student in English, mathematics, and science respectively. Your task is to identify the performance grade of the student. If the average of the 3 score is 80 or more, the grade is A. If the average is 60 or above but less than 80, the grade is B. If the average is 50 or above but less than 60, the grade is C. Otherwise the grade is failed. Okay, so what we will do, first of all we will figure it out the average. So how am I going to do that? First of all, I'm going to write AWK. AWK, after that here I'm going to write average equal to $2 plus $3 plus $4. I have to take out the average. So this will provide me the average. Okay, now if average is greater than 80, if average is greater than equal to 80, then this one will be A. Else if result less than 80 and result is less than 80 and result greater than equal to 60, then it will be B. Else if result less than 60 and result greater than equal to 50, then here it will be less than 60 and greater than equal to 50, so it will be C. Else here it will be fail. So first mistake I needed to fix, this one should be average. 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 So we have write our if logic. Now let's write the statement. Statement will be something like this one. So what we will do, print $0, after that colon A. This one will be FAIL, fail. So I've written this logic. Now let's get run the code, see it is working properly or not. Okay, test case 0 got successful. Now let's submit the code. So 3 also got done. Now let's see the fourth programming challenge. Now in the fourth programming challenge, what they are saying is there will be no more than 10 rows of data. Each will be in the format. Okay, concatenate every 2 lines of input with a semicolon. So this is the data, and after every 2 input, after it will concatenate with a colon. Okay, so how am I going to do that? So let me understand here. The thing is, here data is like this: A, 1, 2, 3, B, 4, 5, 6, C, 7, 8, 9, D, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now after using AWK, data should work display like this: A1, 2, 3, colon, B, 4, 5, 6, to concatenate of every line, and here it will be C, 7, 8, 9, and after that D, 10, 11, 12. So how am I going to work on that? So first thing first, so first of all what we will do, I will write AWK, and here, so this is the output record separator, correct? So output record concatenate to multiple lines. So we have worked on the previous example. So here I am going to write, so ORS equal to, so ORS equal to current line number. Current line number we will do with the NR. Okay, so NR, if I will do current line number, so let's say for the current line number is 1, then I will write 1 percentile 2. 1 percentile 2 will be 1. So it is the false. Again 2 percentile 2, it will be 0. 2, 3 percentile 2 equal to 1, and 4 percentile 2, again it will be 0. So it will be true, right? So these two are true and these are false. So you can see that after every 2 lines it is displaying as true, and after that in the false section I can make the line change. How am I going to do that? So what I will do, NR percentile 2, NR percentile 2, if it is condition is 0, so that means it will be true. So if it is true, then here colon as a output record separator, and if it is false, then what I will do, I will want line change. Line change, and whatever it will get, I will display all the result. Yep, that's how I am going to write this one. Let's see this is the correct one or not. So I'm going to write AWK here, output record separator, so NR percentile 2, so NR percentile 2, so after every 2 count it will display as 0. So if it is true, what I'm going to do, I'm going to display here separator colon. Otherwise, if the condition is false, then line change, and here I'm going to print $0. Okay, test case. Okay, here line change it is coming, so I think I have written the wrong. It should be /n, not the forward slash. Now let's run the code. Okay, test case 0 got successful. After that, okay, all that have submitted the code and all the test cases got successful. So this is the end of the video, and in this video we have learned many things about the AWK, how we can use. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Again, in the next video we are going to solve another one of the important programming concept of Unix. So stay tuned and keep watching ADHYAN channel, and if you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe and press the bell icon for the regularly updates. Thank you.